Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 175 of Moogle Go Round Radio. We're back. Hey, Paul, we're back.
We're back after a week. Oh, wait, no, because we did one last week.
Yeah, we did one last week and the week before that. But we're back, Paul, we're back.
We're back.
How have you been?
I am very excited because I don't have to play Final Fantasy ever again.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Baldur's Gate, that's where it's at. But no, yeah. How you been doing?
I'm not bad, thank you. I've been playing a lot of Fantasy 11. We got our 55 cap and 50 cap done this week. I unlocked Ninja. I'm on the way to going to fight the Shadow Lord. It's been an interesting fantasy week. So yeah, and maybe I'll get back to 14 at some point to do the Hildebrand and get my relic weapon. And I guess something else that we'll talk about later.
A lot of people have disliked this version of the relic, which I encountered to agree upon with a lot of them.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we do have two special guests on, which are my good friends Susan Sprinkles and Flatters from Maelstrom Radio. How have you guys been doing?
Hello, thank you for having us. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Wait for the
great, everyone. Great. So
Peter was
many
hyped as hell
words.
before we started, and now it's just like, hello.
You hit the record button, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
I like the relic. I like the Hildebrand relic season. One, because it's like the best Hildebrand storyline we've gotten in such a long time.
Yeah.
Totally.
But do you
worth
like
it.
the fact that you just have to get told?
Yeah, fine.
There's no
Whatever.
separate thing to do.
I'll tell you why. Because we knew this was coming. They worked on Island Sanctuary so hard that they couldn't give us content in any other. They couldn't do another thing, and plus they did like the Criterion dungeon. They worked on two different new pieces of content, and couldn't do a large scale open area.
Yeah, but
again.
they could have tied it in with that though as well.
They could have
the
tied
Criterion
it.
dungeon?
Yeah, they could have been like
Criterion,
beat
Oh,
the
for sure.
criteria. By the way,
yeah.
beat the criterion of the previous tier, not the current tier, to make it easier as well. You know, that way it's, or just force people to do dungeons and fates. People don't do fates anymore. Force them to go do fates.
Nobody wants to do fates.
No.
Fuck a face.
Nobody wants to do fates.
I would be okay with being
forcing-
forced to do fates, because I still need a lot of stuff from the
that's the
bicolored
thing, like,
gemstones.
Nobody should be forced to do anything. And if you're being forced,
But I do want the rewards, but I just don't feel like going out and doing fates just because.
I say this when people are being forced to do Hildebrand, but I find that funny. So,
You're forcing me to do this. How dare you.
but because you can skip the cutscenes, right? And that's like the big no in Final Fantasy 14. But it's Hildebrand, just skip the cutscenes. There's nothing like if you skip the cutscenes, you get through the Hildebrand stuff in like 5 minutes, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but it would. Yeah, you definitely cut out a lot of
If
time.
you skip the
if you really aren't interested in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you really skip through those cutscenes, it's like 5 minutes. You're not even like talking to all the extra characters and stuff. That 5 minutes. It's not long.
But it is crazy to think about the people that had never touched it the whole game, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, you got to go back and do like 4 expansions worth of Hildebrand content.
Well, whose fault is that? Their fault.
Well, no, not if they actually like started playing like this expansion.
Oh no, that's not their fault.
You know, so they wanted to have a relic weapon. You have to go all the way. Some of them don't even look very good. Like the glow doesn't feel like a relic weapon. It's like I think the tome weapons are better than the relic weapons.
I like.
Well, there's still a couple steps to go, because usually there's like a step or two that's like meh.
I'm still
Yeah,
hoping,
true.
even though I know it's not going to happen. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a thing that will never happen, but I want it to happen, but it will never happen. I want the final step to give an MGP reward.
Oh right, yeah, you
equipped.
have been saying that.
I will keep saying it. I want it to give an
happen.
MGP reward while you've got it equipped in the Gold Saucer. So any
Yeah, if it
events
gave you like an MGP buff, like the same one that the thing you get from your Grand Company, like that buff, but you have it automatically when you have that weapon equipped, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
because that way it means the relic weapon, when the new expansion is out, is still relevant.
Yeah.
But then
You
it'll
switch
always
it
be
out when
relevant because
Yeah.
You just always equip it when you go to the gold saucer.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
this is my gold
Because
saucer.
I mean, all the other relic weapons are just collecting dust in my armory chest or my
Oh, you don't have the gambling
saddlebag
sword?
or whatever.
Pathetic. You're not min-maxing your gambling? Pathetic.
GT game.
Look, I've maxed out my chocobo stats, so I can min-max the hell out of my chocobo with the sword. I'm gonna be min-maxing the hell of it.
I wish they added more to like that area of the gold saucer, like more awards just for that, like achievements. Like, oh, you've like brought like 1,000 chocobos. Here is like the golden chocobo mount or some shit like that.
I'm working on the title. There's a title for 500 chocobo wins. I am.
Yeah, but
What's the
then
title?
1,000. What about a mount?
The first across, I think.
Oh, the first across.
Yeah.
First across that.
And then there's
That's what the
one
sperm
for
said
doing
when I was
3,000 races.
A lot of races.
Yeah, I'm at
3,000 is
1,005.
a lot. It's so many races.
Yeah, but you would do it for a lot of the MGP though, because for the MGP to get some of the really cool mounts, they're like fucking you're gonna be there for like 2 years.
Well, you got to remember
I
because
still
my
have to save up for the
sorry,
what is it, the airship or whatever is the latest thing.
Yeah.
you got to remember because my chocobo is now maxed out and I can do the highest tier race. During the gold source and make it rain event, I get 1.6k MGP every win.
See, like, and then that adds up. That adds up like so much. But I think with the new thing that's coming, because they did announce that there will be a Fall Guys collaboration in
Yeah, I'm
14.
excited about that.
So
That was a curve I didn't expect because they're like,
I
oh,
did
Fall
expect
Guys
it.
or Final Fantasy 14 is going to be in Fall Guys. Like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, and Fall Guys is going to be in Final Fantasy 14.
I didn't
I
expect
thought
that either.
Like
I thought that was
that's
pretty cool.
PvP that I can get behind. I'm into that. I'm excited.
That was
to try
on
that out when it comes.
nobody's bingo card. The
No.
FanFest bingo. I had to throw my whole FanFest bingo card out at that point. I was like, no, I had nothing. I have nothing now. What is this?
Is it
Like,
weird though?
I don't.
When they would say, "Oh, we're getting a collab with something nobody expected," I'm like, Fortnite.
16. Oh.
I mean, everybody else is in Fortnite, so why not?
That's true. Give it time.
Listen, when Yoshi P goes on his little wine dates and doing snooters in the bathroom, and he's making these deals, I don't know what's going on over there. But
Well, Fall Guys and Fortnite, aren't they like they're in cahoots, right? Because they're all on the Epic Game Store.
Fall Guys and Fortnite, yes,
There's also
Yeah.
on Steam as well.
No,
But
well,
still, I
it
mean, there's-
was on Steam, but then Epic contracted out Fall Guys.
So you can
So
still
the-
play it.
so
You can
I'm
still
gonna
like
have to-
start it on Steam, I guess, and then it kind of takes you over to the.
If you've already owned it on Steam, you can load it through Steam. If not, you'll have to go through Epic now.
That's it.
So I mean, it could be possible that a couple doors down, another office,
Yeah.
they can chat with
Yeah.
the Fortnite people.
Get in your stola and you're sitting.
Yeah, Yoshi P just stumbles in drunk. Just stumbles in drunk
Or
in the office.
You could be a Lalafell in Fortnite.
Play as Nanamo or Tataru and
They're-
fucking Fortnite. Fortnite bans on people. Let's go.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, that's
Pippin?
what it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna. Oh my god! You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna add and vice versa. They'll add the what they call the Manderville dance to Fortnite.
Yeah, see, that lends itself pretty well.
Hey, yo, got a Mandeville on these hoes. Let's go. Like what? If I see that, I'm just gonna be like, nah. Get me out.
Hot drop.
McLeod's like, if we get Fortnite crossover, we can build our own house.
Final. No, I played zero build. No building for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy characters in Fortnite are only available on the no build.
Yeah, I know
By
builds
the way,
for me.
no build mode.
Before we go back on topic, I will mention that they are adding a Mario Kart mode.
What?
Yeah,
To
they're adding a
Fortnite?
karting mode. Yeah.
Oh, I literally thought you were talking about. Go back.
I mean, I would love the Mario Kart mode to 14, but no, yeah, they're adding Mario Kart supposedly to Fortnite.
Interesting.
So, I mean, I guess we already have Mario Kart mode. It's called Glitchy Chocobo Racing.
I'm excited for Mario Kart. I like Mario Kart. Period. I like if the rumors are to be true that there's a Switch 2 coming out next year. If Mario Kart's one of the first games, guess what I might be buying day one? Because I love Mario Kart.
I buy it but never play it. I don't have friends.
Well,
so
we have it here. We never play it. Peter always says, like, "Oh, we gotta play Mario Kart," and then we never do. Like, we could play it. We live in the same house. We could play it in our living room on our couch.
We could, but I will shame you every day.
That's fine.
So if you want to have a Mario Kart tourney, let me know. I'll set that up.
Well, talking about tourney, we will try and do a collab in August when the Fall Guys stuff drops.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you mean you want to play
Fall Guys?
Fall Guys, or okay?
Fall Guys,
Yeah.
Fall Guys. What about Final Fantasy Fall Guys as well?
Yeah.
Because the
Which
Final Fantasy
version?
Fall
Final
Guys
Fantasy?
isn't going to.
Well, that comes out first.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy Fall Guys won't come till November, right? I think probably earliest.
No. Well, yeah, but they won't drop the collab without the other collab. They'll have to drop it.
Well, no, one's happening before the other, so
Well,
like
Yeah, one is happening.
we'll be able to play in Fall Guys first. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down for that collab.
The Fall Guys Final Fantasy is August 22nd, I think it was, off the top of my head, and then the Final Fantasy, the Fall Guys, Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Oh yeah.
Fall Guys in the Gold Saucer isn't coming till later in the year.
Yeah, in 6.5, which I'm gonna guess is probably gonna be 6.51 when the new Criterion dungeon drops, because it's weird that they're just dropping Criterion on its own.
You didn't mean to say that, KK.
No. What patch is the 4 games? That's like the 4 lords.
A new trial confirmed.
I mean, that'd be a great. I want that. I mean, at least they would have a trial series. We don't have one this expansion, so
That is true, which kind of makes me sad because some of the
the main
were
story
really
is
good.
the trial series.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All the gear sets are banana hammocks.
I'm down for that.
What would the
That's
mount be? Makotes? Male Makotes?
great. Actually, I don't think we've got. Do we have any hammocks actually in game?
Yeah, there's at least one, right? I think
The one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some.
there's the spotted one, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
Well, and then there's the Star Spangled Subligar.
Yeah, I need to get that on my
No,
character.
I'm
again.
actually talking about the thing that you can lay on and sleep on hammock.
Oh no! I thought you meant the underwear.
No. But
I mean,
speaking of that type of underwear, there is a.
Hey, Paul, if
Summer.
you ask nice, you can lay and sleep on.
Just nuzzle up your little head right next to it.
To be fair, we are going to this new area, and this new area might have that as maybe housing items. It would fit the
that's
theme.
true. But
is
talking
true.
about that, Moonfire Fair
Yeah.
is coming
Yeah, it's
soon,
coming
10th
up.
of August. And I am a little wary of the event item we get.
Well, we only get one item, right?
Well, technically it's 2, technically. But it's an outfit.
We're getting outfit.
Yeah. Well, 'cause usually there's like a housing item or some other.
Or like
Something.
fireworks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is one item, which is cool. It's a piece of glamour. Obviously,
Mhm.
everyone loves glamour. I am worried because obviously I am a bunny. I'm a Vieira. Will I be able to wear the helmet?
I mean, it hides it hides your everything, so probably yeah. I'd be shocked if you
Maybe.
can't, because it hides it hides the ears. They don't have to fit it around the ears; it just squishes them down.
We have a lot of things
Yeah.
that hide the ears that I still can't wear as a hat.
Well, hopefully you can wear this hat.
Yeah, because I
And-
would like to
and-
make the Green Ranger. I would like that.
Someday in the future, that piece of gear might have 2 different dye channels of
Oh yeah.
dyes in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did announce that, which I'm happy about, because obviously we all love to change different dyes.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of
I
funny
love the
actually,
sound of it.
because during the stream, someone mentioned like, "Oh, I wish the die system was cool, more like Guild Wars." And as soon as they finished that sentence, they announced 2 die channels, which it's not exactly the same as Guild Wars, but it's a step in the direction of it.
Yeah.
In the direct.
Yeah, I mean, that opens up a lot of customization opportunities and
So many possibilities for glams.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah, like so many more ways to make your look, original and different
All
than
different
everyone
types
else's.
of green. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's literally all I wear, other than like black, I guess. Which is
But I think the reason why it's so limited rewards this time is because we've got a big event coming out at the end of August. So
yeah, which they haven't announced what like event items and rewards we'll get yet. Which again, we know it's going to be an MGP thing. We're going to get MGP from playing. It's in the saucer, right?
No, we've got a special Mogtome event to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Fantasy 14 happening.
Yeah, I was talking about the wrong damn thing.
We also have the Rising event, which is the anniversary event, which of course is the 10th anniversary. So I think the reason why we're not getting much for the summer event is probably because they put all their time and budget into the Rising and the Mogtome event.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
So we know that there's a special 10th anniversary item that will be part of the event.
Oh.
So I am currently not subbed right now, but might have to go back and
my
snag some
sub
rewards.
runs out tomorrow. So.
Do you think it will be a mount?
I mean, I'm hoping it'll be a mount and maybe a cool outfit. Because mounts are cool, but mounts you can't use in dungeons, or trials. So
I think I'd rather have an outfit than a mount.
I'd rather have a mount.
I would rather have an emote.
How about this? We get a Yoshi P minion.
None of that compromise. How about just a minion?
Yeah.
Its idle animation is that it smokes a cigarette.
It pokes its head through like 2 pieces of wood and stares like weirdly at people. It's just like, whoa.
It just puts its fist in the air, does a fist bump, but it blinds everyone because all the rings.
Drinks a bunch of wine and makes a bunch of deals after a bunch of snooters in the bathroom.
Either be a Yoshi P minion or like a Wanderer's, but like the Wanderer's Minstrel minion, which is based on Yoshi P. So
I've got a question. So we got announced at FanFest, at the American FanFest, that Final Fantasy will be coming to Xbox.
One second, let me do it. Yay, woo, yay, woo, woo, yay, woo, yay, clap, clap, yay, woo, yay, clap, clap. Sorry, Brian. I'm taking the piss, but yay. Also, please don't attack Brian for what he was very emotional and very happy about it, and it's really annoying seeing everyone go after him for showing something that he loves, because he's been looking forward to Xbox getting Final Fantasy 14 for a very long time. So, of course, when Phil Spencer came on stage, he knew what was going to happen. He wasn't like he was like, yay, Phil Spencer, because I love you, Phil Spencer. It's, yay, Phil Spencer, because you're going to bring on the thing for Xbox, and I've been after that for years.
I'm just surprised that people are so like, oh no, Xbox people are coming. Like,
yeah, I'm really
as a PlayStation fan, I'm not shocked. But I think Class is going to have some words on this.
I just like your comment as a PlayStation. At least Chili knows. Chili's very aware. Oh, like I have like words of what wisdom learned.
Well, I just feel like
if
anyone has anything to say, it's you.
Well, so the previous president of Xbox, the man who left Xbox in shambles after the last console and then went to Google to help Google with their cloud gaming, and
I still say
that worked out well.
Look, I'm still going to say that he is paid by Sony.
Oh, he goes in and ruins a lot of things. He's terrible
because he worked at Sony, and then he left Sony for another company. That company got got messed up. Then he moved over to Microsoft, and that company got messed up. And then he moved over to Stadia,
really
So I'm starting to feel like he's still on Sony's payroll, and Sony is secretly in the back end, just sending him to different companies to see what happens.
It would be cheaper for Sony to do that than to buy companies. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Send someone in to really financially hurt them and guide them the wrong way. Then
Phil
to
Harrison,
buy
I
the
think it right.
Yeah, it is another Phil. It's Phil Harrison. Phil Harrison's terrible. Phil Spencer, on the other hand, Phil Spencer is if you're not a person that keeps up with the Xbox or Phil Spencer as a person, Phil Spencer's truly a gamer. Like, he really loves video games. Like, if you ever seen any sort of like pictures of the background of his office, he's got like old school consoles and like things back there. Like, he's truly a person that like loves gaming. And so much so that he even had he displays his Switch up back there and stuff like that. So I wasn't shocked at all when, after acquiring Activision Blizzard, I knew that was going to happen because he wants, Xbox to thrive in some sort of way. Like, let's be honest, they're behind the 8 ball.
Well,
and he knew
it's
that
not just consoles they bought that for. It's because they want to improve their mobile division. And King
yeah.
is...
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
King is king. King is king.
Yeah.
So,
King is king.
yeah, I'm not dumb to that either. Nobody ever talked about the mobile thing, and everyone was like Call of Duty, and everyone's like, even Sony was like, we don't need to Call of Duty. But
People still playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, everybody's Nana's playing Candy Crush. Everyone's on episode, Nana's on level 687, Soda Division or whatever the hell it's on. The fact that Phil Spencer came out, there's a few key points that I got from this. Phil Spencer came out and was bringing Xbox, and one, I think that's great. Having your MMO go to more places is for a game that has cross-play community. It's not like ESO where there's the console, like the Xbox console servers, the PlayStation console servers, and the PC players, which kind of hurts the community a bit, right? And there's not there could be a larger community if all the servers were cross-server. Final Fantasy did that very right to begin with. The fact now that the community is growing is a great thing. I think the misconstrued, if you look at the people complaining, are people that are probably never, the people on the Sony side that are mad that the game's going, rather don't play Final Fantasy 14, are just mad that a game's going to Xbox. And you look at the other side, the people that are mad at Sony are doing the childish, haha, we're getting your game. Don't even care. They don't want to play it. The people that actually want to play are going to log in and play the game. Oh, yeah. And that's cool. And that just means more people that are going to be able to do raids with, be able to do content with, hang out and game with. Listen, the influx of people
compete for in-game housing with.
No, that's the real reason.
Get in on those lotteries now, folks.
I'm truly hoping that long term, the goal is to increase housing where there's not going to be an issue anymore. Everyone gets a damn house.
There's always going to be issues.
There's a lot of servers that I literally have been on loads of servers recently that have loads of housing still available.
Yeah.
Like Ragnarok, because I was talking with Mione because I now raid with Mione, and we were going through there's so many in his ward, there's so many in other wards, and Ragnarok was supposed to be a big populated server. It's really not. There's it really isn't. I think Phoenix is more popped, and I'm from Phoenix and Light, and I think that's more popular than Ragnarok.
Housing is great, but eventually they'll solve the housing problem. Rather they'll get to a point where the technology catches up for them, and they'll just be able to make as many wards as they need.
Yeah, what it means for technology, means that PCs.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
Well, I wouldn't
bearing PC support.
Yeah,
because right now each ward is its own server rack.
Yeah, so once they drop PlayStation 4, which they're
gonna have to drop. They're gonna have to drop low end PCs first before they drop PS4s.
Well, they just did.
Which they did. They dropped it. Yeah, they did. Dawntrail did. And I will say, if you didn't notice, when Yoshi P did the sly thing that he did the last time, right? The expansion before he dropped PlayStation 3, he did the same thing. He said, "Oh, hey, if you are worried about maybe look at that new PlayStation 4. Like, look how better the graphics are, or whatever he said. Or and that's what he said. The same thing, right? So it's the same. Like, he's already nudging people towards the PlayStation 5 because I think for 8.0, they're going to drop PlayStation 4 support, and it makes sense, right? Like, you can't hold the game back, and for the game to grow, because if you look, the Xbox version is not going on the older Xbox, right? It's already on just the next gen, the current gen Xbox. So
I don't know if that's just because of hardware limits or staff limits. Like,
I don't think either. I think that they're going to plan to drop the play. Like, why go back and support if you're going to end up dropping the? You know what I'm saying? Like, Chili. Like, why would they bother?
That could be one of the reasons, but I also feel like one of the reasons is I'm guessing that the reason why we didn't have Fantasy 14 on the Xbox and now is they're waiting for Microsoft to pay some money so that they can, they can afford to work on, because it's basically doubling the amount of work because you got the Series S and Series X.
Well, they're the same architecture. There's no different architecture between the two things. The only difference is the S and X is the slight power behind them. My computer's a little more powerful than Susan's, but it's the same. It's both AMD. Like, it's the same thing. It's really at the end of the day.
They still have to send both to Microsoft to be checked, for patches and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
As I said, it's still, if they had that and then they had the original Xbox, which then they would then add the Xbox X. That's then 4 platforms.
Yeah, they won't do it. No. I agree with you, but also I agree that I think they're just going to get rid of PlayStation 4 and 8 coming.
I think
so. Just
8.0, yeah, definitely.
I've been playing Final Fantasy 11, and let's just say it's so nice having mounts. Because they didn't drop PS2 until like 2015, and because the PS2 couldn't handle mounts, there was no mounts in the game.
And that's something they learned from 11, right? Like, they learned that, like, for the game to continue and thrive and be feasible for future growth, we're gonna have to drop certain things, like, and just tell people, like, hey, listen, like, it sucks, but hey, guess what? Sony clearly is dropping some version of a new console again, I guess, or refresh or whatever. So, like, expect cheaper consoles and just pick up one when you can afford it.
The PS5's already gone down in price in the UK. It's already taken that £80 discount, and Europe has also had a discount as well, up to $100 discount in some places.
I heard Chili's rap name is £80 discount.
I wish I was that light.
£8, goddamn. I was £8.
So I would say that for the part of the community that's upset or being childish about, like, we're getting Xbox players and stuff like that. Xbox players are just gamers just trying to play a game. Like, if you think about it's just like, it's the same commentary of when I see people say, like, Sony ponies. It's like, all right, you're both.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you got the Xbox and the Sony ponies.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just a bunch of like people, grown ass children doing.
What derogatory term do people use that play on PC?
Oh, that's the PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
Yeah, PC Master Race.
And then Brian from Work the Game is trying to make cloud players cloud chasers.
Really? Cloud chasers?
Yeah.
People in underpoverished, underdeveloped countries are cloud chasers. Okay, all right, Brian. This,
honestly, I think Brian's gonna, like, why he's been pushing for Xbox. He's gonna make a lot of content with, like, controller guides. But now,
for sure,
for Xbox.
Well, yes and no. He made a video recently talking about that, saying the fact that he's hoping to come back for Dawn Trail, because remember he quit the game about a year and a half ago. He's hoping to come back for Dawn Trail, but he is not going to focus on making it much content. He may make the controller guides for the new jobs, but he has no plans to make controller guides for every job.
Not even for Xbox? Man, that's a good demographic to get into. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna do it. No, I'm saying that. I ain't gonna do it.
Speaking of like 7.0, can I tell you the thing I saw because it made me laugh?
Yeah,
really
go for it.
Okay.
They said Meteor. By the way, Derplander. For those that know, Derplander's name is Meteor. Meteor. They said Meteor 7.0 looks like a protagonist of a telenovela, which is a Spanish soap opera named Carlos Miguel Altamonte, who is going to find his one true love after 50 hours of convoluted plot twists. I got a hard chuckle out of that. For those of you that have never watched a Spanish telenovela, they're only about 2 seasons long, and they end like they're not like soap operas that last like 87 years, like here in the States. They last 2 seasons, and every week there's a new plot twist. It's like Carlos would walk up and he's like, "Por qué? Por qué?" Like just
my love.
Yeah. like somewhere one of the troop we hang out with, like, "Por qué con mi amigo?" Fan crit.
Mi amor.
If I had more time on my hands, note that I would do a full Final Fantasy 14 telenovela.
That would be great. If you had the time to produce that would be pretty funny.
I would love that so much.
See, like I love all the like the memes of like the Road to El Dorado, because that was a childhood movie I love and still love it to this day. Like I've been loving that. I've been loving so far from this expansion. Seeing it just looked like a really nice, chill expansion. Like, unfortunately, it's going to seem a lot of politics, where choosing an emperor and that the scions are going to be kind of split.
Yeah.
Which going to be interesting.
Although I heard a funny thing today where people are like, "Oh, good. So now since WoW dropped faction things, Alliance versus Horde, now Final Fantasy 14 is picking them up."
I must admit, I did joke when someone said, "Oh, this looks a bit like BFA," and I'm like, "Wait, is that like one of the good ones?" Is my first response.
I said that. No, it's not one of the good ones. But no, it did really like looking at it of all like the Aztec-y stuff. It did look like I was like, oh, this is our version of BFA. Let's hope it's not going to be shit. So, but it does look good of what we saw from the trailer and stuff.
And we're getting strong swashbuckling pirate vibes.
Yes, please.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. It's too early to say if it's going to be good. we were coming out hot off the end of a bad expansion, and we're like, "Oh, BFA." We're all like, "All right, maybe this is going to be good."
Man, I feel like that sounds like what happened right now.
Well, no, Endwalker wasn't
God, I'm
bad.
scared.
It was the story kind of after it. It was like post Endwalker stuff was kind of lame.
Endwalker story.
You don't like Zero? Paul, you're not a Zero enjoyer?
Zero is like a Sheldon effect to me. I like Sheldon. I like Zero. But that fucking hat thing just gets on my nerves. Every time she has to make a decision, every time she thinks, the hat touched the tip of my head. I'm just like, that was pointless. The best thing that came out of it was like her like finding food for the first time. Some great cutscenes of food, and I'm like, oh, food.
And her assuming that it's typical for us to just take our clothes off when we visit someone's apartment.
Yeah, well, everyone does that. Everyone does.
I mean,
like the dragon girl who touches her fucking scar each time. Like, well, what are you doing this for?
What's his face didn't seem to mind that, honestly. I think if left to their own devices, there would have been just a nude workout, like a Roman Greco wrestling.
I mean, I felt like this post Endwalker was really just fan service. Estinian lovers got the fan service. Your Stola fans got the little like, oh, QE, hit book, sleep, type thing, and I want your Stola dead. She just go, please.
Well, we saw her in the Dawn Trail trailer, so she's not dying yet.
Yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, she ain't dying, so it's okay.
And speaking of fan service. We're getting the biggest fan service of all for 7.0 because our companion to the new world is Erinville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunky boy, buddy. Let's go.
Paul, are you
so
going to show
beautiful.
that trailer?
Yeah, let's watch that trailer.
Let's watch the trailer. Now I gotta try and find the scene now. What you seen? There it is.
Paul just shows like some.
Like how everything's just in the way.
I like that it shows that me and Peter are making content inappropriate for children.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, this is really. I might just bring it. You don't have to see us for now. Where's the? Blonk.
KK, you'll sacrifice the buns boy? No way.
Right here.
And plus,
we go.
your Stolar's going to die in this
Erinville is
expansion. Your Stolar dies at least once
treasure.
per expansion.
All right, here we go.
By
I
the
love the music.
way, 3, 2, 1. Soon. I started too early.
Okay.
Come on. Lalafell, Captain! Lalafell!
Yes.
There you go. I paused it just for you.
Yay! Yay!
I feel like that's so premature for the little.
Okay.
Cider.
Okay. We are gonna.
How are they able to steer? They can't see over the wheel.
They're so good. They can't. They don't need to see. They mastered the seas.
They know the seas like the back of their hand.
Again, a captain doesn't necessarily need to steer the ship.
Yeah, but if you're steering something, it's good to see where you're going, even if you're not the captain.
There might be someone. There might be a Rogadon at the back that's shouting commands. Like, there's a rock to the left. Turn right, Captain. Captain Small Pants.
Starboard and larboard.
Yeah, it's first of all, it's the open ocean. You don't need to see what's in front of you. You just need to know what's where you're going.
Is that what the Titanic said? That was open ocean.
Well, that's different. That's different. They made terrible choices.
They made bad choices.
You mean we're not going to be making bad choices on this for you?
Erinville would let me be on the same raft thing as him. He wouldn't let me drown.
No, not there's not enough space on this door.
We can all cast teleport. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
Look at those boots.
We just hit the return button.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
look at
So
him.
beautiful.
Oh,
I like his choker. I just noticed it.
You know he's ripped. Look at.
Yeah, you see the muscle. Look at that clavicle.
Yeah, he's carrying around that heavy backpack all the time.
Yeah, that dude's yoked.
He's gonna go get laid, and that's us.
Oh,
We're
Erinville
smiling.
gets a new outfit.
Hello, Carlos. Esmeralda,
Here we go, the marble jars. Remember, there are some marble jars already in Fantasy 14. You can find them in the Shroud, and you can find one in Limsa. In fact, there's one in the Shroud that it keeps getting annoyed because there's a fate with it, because he is banned from the bathing area because he keeps peeping on the ladies.
Yeah. Wait, like the human ladies or the
on the human
ladies? Oh.
Yeah. So.
Let me hide that gun. I took the gun out of the thing.
Yeah, so speculation is that there are things photoshopped out that maybe will reveal at the FanFest that you and Paul are going to, Chili.
Yeah. In October.
And if it's fucking if it is a pirate class, you'll be hearing me fucking scream.
The Corsair.
Yeah, Paul will do it.
Does anyone remember like earlier this year where Yoshi P said that he thinks that everybody should go watch One Piece? And
yes.
Did everybody remember that? Because I remember that today. It's like Yoshi P was like, it's really good anime. I think everyone should go watch One Piece. And like he said that during an interview with somebody, and they were like, "Why do you think One Piece?" He's like, "I think that One Piece is a great show because it shows that pirates that aren't always bad, and it's a great, like, wonderful show that you should watch. I think it's all about fun and adventure." And I was like, noted.
Oh, yeah, noted now.
Well, look at these. What twists and turns we have here.
Yeah. It's great.
I will say though that Corsair was a job in 11, but I will say that 14's Corsair will probably have 0 references to 11. Really,
but I know what I'm going to be playing after FanFest when I come back and play 11.
I love the two-headed Mama Jal because it's like one has magic, one has a sword.
Yeah, because it's like Ogre Magi in WoW. Because they also had the two, and one was like real brute force, and the other one had magic.
Yeah, but they're
I think it was
Yeah, it was also as
like
Mikhail said,
Cho'Gall.
he is from this enemy is from 11's besieged mode, where they would attack the city and you'd have to defend.
Yeah.
See, I wish we had stuff like that. I think that would be great.
See, I loved Besiege so much. Basically, what would happen is the main teleport point in 11 for that area was in the town. So the tribes would attack occasionally, and then you and the NPCs would have to defend the town from the enemies that are invading. But depending on how well you do, sometimes the NPCs would actually get kidnapped. So you would then have to re-invade the enemy's base to try and get them back.
See, I think that would have been really good with the Empire. Like when we had that arc of the Empire arc when we were having that. I think having those types of events would have been so good.
And if you completely failed the besieged event, they would actually steal the teleport crystal, so nobody could use teleports.
See, that shit's good. I like to take the abilities away from people. Here's your Stola. Oh, see, with this part, before I get, she looks down, which
like somebody's at her feet or something like that.
I think it could be Cryle.
Of course, it's Cryle. Cryle is going to be in the second. Is one of the main focuses of this expansion. I told you, Aranvel and Cryle.
Yeah, because they're gossip buddies.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we go back and look at that taco again?
Yeah, that taco. And his little tongue. Look at his little tongue.
Julie, I've seen everybody talk about this taco scene on this. Not one person talk about his little tongue. Julie subbed this out at 5 times the speed.
And also, I really like the scene where Stinian's babysitting all the
little baby Mama Jasa
kids. Yeah,
it's the raptor scene from Jurassic World.
I like those little kids; they're cute.
Dad, Stinian, tell us a story.
I mean,
and he's just like, "What are all these goddamn kids?"
they might think he's one of them, just light skin. Because elves have really long necks.
Yeah, I wonder if they could sense the fact that he has part dragon. Because remember, he has Nidhogg.
Yeah, he does have Nidhogg.
Yeah.
And they probably feel some weird connection with him somehow because of that.
Yeah. I like that they decided to give Estinian his hairband in the clip. They made sure his hair's tied back now.
And he's fine. You know what? At least he's finally also.
That's probably warm there.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Warm.
Put the hair
in
back.
the world.
Yeah, I would be fucking wearing this armor in this heat. What the?
Yeah, it's probably very humid. I would think it's very humid there.
Also, can you imagine if one of the writing for this is Uncle Gideon? you make me a pizza.
Estinian is just telling them the story about him slaughtering Nidhogg. And they're like, yay, murder!
Yeah.
Wait, look at
the guy in the back holding up. Yeah. Look at the guy in the back holding up the other kids. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I just noticed them. Yeah,
that's cute.
Yeah.
It's nice to see these people as not just a weird tribe, but they're a cultured civilization that has families and
But I feel like they've been showing that a lot more with the expansions. As in, beast tribes are not just mindless beasts that are trying to get an elder.
Well, they're not beast tribes anymore. Now they're just tribes.
They're just tribes.
They have culture.
Man, it really shows how much of an arsehole we are, right? Over here, they're
we've just dismissed them this whole time.
They're working together, living together, and we've dismissed them and sent them away. While over here, everyone's like, "Yeah, snacks. Let's go to school together."
Yeah, well, they also weren't under the power of
also look at that little derpy face thing, just below Estinian's hip. There's a little weird mouth thing. Yeah, your mouth is just by itself. Yeah.
That guy in the back. Yeah. Who's that guy?
I like that guy. He's cute.
Where the fuck his eyes?
Nice to meet Gary.
Because he's low poly version because he's in the back.
They couldn't afford to finish me.
Aw, no graphical updates for him.
Your Fall Guys got that money.
low poly Perry.
Aw.
He's got a whole necklace and everything as well. Look.
That's where all the polys went.
Man got drip.
It gave me a collar.
Oh shit, maybe he's a slave. Maybe he's a slave to the people. Ooh.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Aw.
Maybe it's a whole new race.
This is really cool.
Yeah, this is
I don't know.
cute.
This like get up and like.
And
really
her look, she looks like
Yeah.
she's a darker skinned person.
Yeah, she's like more tanned and stuff. It's like really cool.
Yeah.
Don't know who the fuck this cat girl is, but you know.
Random people.
Well,
we-
also
we
somebody
haven't-
said that might be one of the new tribal people without their mask on.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the ones that are like basically kid form.
The
Mhm.
Pelu Pelu.
The Pelu
Mhm.
Pelu.
Also, Thancred's like, have you seen one of these?
You know where this is.
We are here. We're
Also-
looking for here.
Are we saying that we can go on treasure hunts now with our NPCs? Is that what this
That'd be
says?
so cool.
I mean, that'd be great. That means I wouldn't have to
Look at
rely on.
Swell.
Trust system for treasure maps.
Hell
So
yeah.
they want,
I have trust issues with people in my maps.
you mean treasure trusts? Yeah.
Yeah, treasure tour.
I still have an inbox like full of maps that me and Chili were sending back and forth to each
Come
other at
maps.
the beginning. We're like, we're gonna do so many maps together, and then like everyone
Yeah,
in
you
our
just
FC left, and nobody's
Yeah.
there anymore, and we just got all these maps that are all done.
I mean, I got Moogle Go Round got an email and I instantly knew what it was for because I saw a certain VTuber called
Yeah.
I can't remember what's her name, Chili?
Cameras.
Karis, and I
Yeah.
my brain instantly thought, I'm like, yeah, Chili.
Yeah, she said she's doing maps, so I applied.
I was like, yep. The shrimp strikes again.
But just because I have a body pillow.
That does not help your case.
Look at this!
Sassy.
Look at this delicious drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
So-
look-
looks
Also,
refreshing.
also, why did they gave Astidian, or not Astidian, but Urianger like
Urianger.
more? They gave him more smolder in the CJ, right? Like, is he just like?
Yeah.
Molder.
Look at
Yeah.
look at him.
Hey,
that-
that a
that-
couple.
That
Couple
dude's late. That dude's
boozy
dropped
drinks?
That dude's dropped some pipes at 6.5 or whatever. Like whatever.
Did you think that Thancred and Urianger are actually gay now? Because like, they
No.
both lost their love. Thancred lost Monfilia.
Yeah.
He lost Moonbreeder. At that
Yeah.
point, they were like, "Fuck it, let's just get together." And
I
now
think
they're
at best-
taking away
I think at-
the
I
two
think at-
kids.
I think they're bi, if anything.
I think, if anything, I think it's more of a.
It's like a
cannot tell me-
companionship kind of thing.
You
It's
cannot
more-
tell me this face is not him checking out Thancred.
I
right
would
now.
think it's more like the Odd Couple, like that
Yeah,
old
definitely.
US TV show where like Thancred's more like they're two straight men that have very two different senses of style and
Yeah,
Personalities?
sensibilities and everything.
Yeah. where Thancred's a little more rough around the edges. And let's be honest, Thancred. I mean, if anything, Urianger's been a little.
Urianger is like ironing Thancred's like shirts for him and stuff.
Yeah, and then
You gotta remember,
and then
Thancred pretended to have an eye injury just so he could flirt with ladies.
Yes, that is very true. Thancred's still trying to. Yeah, Thancred's trying to drop pipe, and Urianger is dropping pipe. Does that make sense?
So do you think that? I'm so going to say this, but do you think
We make
Thancred
show
is the
title
Charlie
dropping
Sheen?
pipe.
Is the Charlie Sheen of this world?
I
Yes.
just realised.
2.5 men.
There you go.
pre Tiger Blood.
Wait there, I just noticed something now that we keep pausing stuff.
Yeah.
Is there some reference to why they have necklaces on like that? I don't know about the
What do
other
you mean?
characters, but both Thancred and Arenveld have that thing around their neck, covering stuff.
Go back to Urianger. Did he have a necklace on?
I don't think he has one, but Arenveld has one.
Well,
Yeah, he has one.
Yeah, I think it's just a collar. I
No,
just
but
think
they
it's just
all
part of
have
it.
one.
Yeah, but it's all different ones, right? They're all not
Yeah,
the
but-
same.
They're
Hey,
all at the same
She doesn't have one,
spot.
does she?
I,
That's his better outfit.
I think that's just part of their outfits. I don't think it's just.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
but
anything.
there's 3 characters all with
With a
all with
choker
the
on.
same thing.
I think they have chokers on
No,
now, though. I think,
there's
they
one
have-
there.
They've had these chokers for like all time.
I think even
Did they?
Aaronville's got choker on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just because
Where's your
I'm
choker?
just not used to seeing so many men in necklaces, to be honest.
what's the thing though? Is
Chili's at Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Frida's like, who's Pepe Silva? He's got a cigarette in one hand and a board full of maps and string attached to it. There's like pictures of people's chokers. He's like, what does it all mean? He's like, Chili's like, I'm on the edge of cracking this nut open.
well, the some of them have Archon symbols. Is why I'm. I thought maybe they were trying to cover some of it up for some reason.
I don't think so. Because, like, I mean, if you were doing that, I would get a bigger choker. Look at that.
I'd be wearing a goddamn fucking neck collar. You know?
Yeah, they wear like turtlenex or whatever.
I'll be wearing turtlenecks. I'm trying
Like
to figure out.
that would explain why Estinian doesn't wear one, but because he doesn't need it. He doesn't have the symbol.
He's not an icon.
So you know,
Why-
it's just a
why would
random theory
Arnold
from the
need one? 'Cause
pictures.
He's also not one.
He is.
Chili's
You're
just
in
pitching
Joe.
out everything.
No.
Aronval isn't. No.
Arnold,
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Look, can we talk about the guy that on the right hand side behind is Uriange really quick? Just like
little like
he kind of looks like ET.
You know what? No, you know what he reminds me of? And, okay, I'm going to age myself here. He looks like a HD version of the dinosaurs.
Aw.
Do you remember
Like the baby?
like the not the mama baby.
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
mom baby.
Not the baby. Not the baby.
Like the Square Enix version of ET. Like they're waiting for
Wasn't the-
Uriange to
Oh,
hop on his bike and take him to the moon.
I mean, he can do that.
Yeah, he literally can do that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Lopritz, I got ET to come up, you know.
Yeah. New thing to play with. There. New friend.
How many times do you think him and what's her face smooched Uriange and
Moonbreeder?
no, not Moobrita. I know they smooched, but
Did they smooch?
And
Yeah.
there's Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, I was like, reminds me of someone. It's the scar
you mean Carlos Miguel Altamonte.
I'm not even going to try and say that because I don't want to offend
So
anyone
do we
that's
think
Spanish
we're getting?
citizens.
So do you
No,
think
no,
that
here it is,
male
look, here it is.
male characters are going to be getting that man bun
I
hairstyle?
fucking hope.
I-
Nice man.
I think male characters are getting their breasts enlarged. Look at the chest.
Finally,
on
I
Meteor.
can be. Finally, my Lalafell can be sexy.
Look at the meteors on Meteor.
Yeah, look, because you can see here, like he's holding something here, isn't it?
One could say
Oh, yeah,
he's
he's got his-
meteor.
Yeah, and then like,
Yeah, he's got his hand on a sword and his
Yeah.
fingers on a pistol.
Yeah.
is that really on a pistol though?
Yeah, because look at his
Yeah.
finger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking hope so. I've been wanting this. So like, please, I pray
Man.
to every single god, please.
I was so busy paying attention to him that I just realized there's a lamp.
A random lamp here, you know, it's kind of
It's
chilling.
it's just his television mount that someone's gonna take off on.
It's rusty
Oh,
because
wait,
it's the sea.
Someone's in there.
There he is.
Yeah, Captain.
There is someone
Captain,
back
my
here. Look, there's someone
captain.
back here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's someone back there shouting out directions.
yeah, there you go. And it's
Yeah,
right. I was
see?
right.
Yeah. He's the
But look
captain.
at this.
That's like
This
his
is
son.
Yeah.
It's not like a Lalafell kid. He's just yelling at him. It's a fake wheel.
Like, you did a great job, kid.
He's like, I did it.
But look at that. This just reminds me of just the island of Tortuga.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
just Sharp
So
rocks, though.
do we feel pretty confident that at the next FanFest, you guys are ready to get the announcement about
Bro,
one of
I get the
jobs?
announcement, bro. I'm gonna be fucking flipping out.
Do you think
Let's
they'll
go.
announce both jobs or just one?
They'll
Not
announce
just one.
one.
Yeah.
It'll
and
be.
then you
Let's say
think that
something.
you guys will get the announcement for female Hrothgar?
Yes. Probably.
I hope so.
Do we think that like the next, like you'll get a little more trailer, and maybe in the trailer there'll be a
Yeah, we'll get.
female
We'll get.
Hrothgar in
I
it?
think we'll get a female Hrothgar in the trailer at the end of this teaser trailer. At the end of the teaser trailer, and we'll get Cryle.
So what do you
And-
guys speculate the other job is? The ranged magical job.
Oh fuck knows. That is like. I like the thought of Pictomancer.
Yeah,
I do like
think
that.
it's Pinktomancer.
Like I like giant paintbrush type deal.
Yeah.
Would be pretty cool.
And other people are speculating green mage, whatever a green mage is.
But Green Mage was a buffer and a, like debuffer, or was it? So it's like
A green mage did damage over time spells. All it was damage over time.
and remember they're trying to get rid of dots and they don't really like dots, so I wouldn't think they would be doing that.
And I know some people said time mage as well because Turtles had the game Turtles in Time, which if they were going to do that, they would have, worn that T-shirt, not Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, where do you even get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time shirt at this time?
I'm sure that they would find one.
There's a lot of retro shops.
Amazon.
If Yoshi P really wanted one, I'm sure he could find. I'm sure he could get his hands on one.
I'm going to Amazon. Let's see if I can find one.
I think he sat down with Koji Fox, and Koji was like, "Why don't we just do like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that'll be like just like vague enough, and then like let everybody go off the rails." I think that's what really happened. And they went to Walmart and saw that shirt and bought it.
I think that's what.
Actually, it is pretty easy to find the Turtles in Time shirt. Like if
On
for that,
the
like, crazy ass
internet.
link. Yeah.
Well,
you can buy a
because
Turtles in Time
clearly
shirt.
the person that
Yeah,
makes
but
an MMO
it's-
doesn't have access to the internet.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying that by the time they bought that shirt, I think they just ran over to Walmart that day.
No, they bought that.
Without
They
a
probably
machine.
bought
I
that
don't
a long
think
time. No.
Yeah, I
That
don't
shirt was
think so.
pre-planned, and also that's a
We're chilly.
massive link.
Now, hold on a second, because I will
Yeah, I
say
know, the
that
link
shirt,
is ridiculous.
that shirt is not pre-planned because that shirt is for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. So that's a brand new shirt. Like that is like within that week shirt.
Yeah, but they would have known what
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came, the new one.
they would have
The movie
announced
is
that
out.
movie a while ago.
Yeah, but they wouldn't start selling T-shirts for it.
They wouldn't have started selling T-shirts for it. Like the merch wouldn't have come out
True.
until like recently because the movie just came out.
But I do think they do that for like every fan fest. They're just like, just try and pick a random T-shirt just to annoy it. Let them go off the rails.
I think we're closer to Pictomancer than we are Turtles in Time. Like I'm not saying Time Mage would be crazy, but I'm not saying it's off the thing. I think at this point anything is right and everything is wrong, right?
Also, the
we're
movie comes out in August, so
Yeah, not even out yet.
Well,
yeah, that's
not
now.
out yet.
Chili,
It's
guess
out
what?
now.
It's August. Don't want to shock you, but
But that's the
Time is-
Pictomancer could be good 'cause obviously.
Is there
the order
Pictomancer
of
in like more than one
11?
game? Like, is there different versions of it maybe that they could?
Pictomancer
spin
was
off of?
from Final Fantasy 6.
Well, it's also in. Was it that Bravery?
Yeah. Bravery Default.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Realm was a reference to was a Pictomancer, and they drew monsters, and then the monsters attacked the other monsters like a Beastmaster in a way.
That could be
So-
pretty cool. I get behind that.
Also,
That
one of
sounds
the
cool.
boss. I think someone's pointed out one of the enemies that the boss they showed in the live layer was also a character. Was also from 6. So I guess they're going to make a load of 6 references in this. So
I was thinking 10 and 6, but I could be wrong.
well, I'm thinking 11 and 6.
You're thinking 11 and 6?
Well, because
With the Pelu
Yeah.
Pelu?
Because the 2-headed monster that is actually from 11. That
It is.
Yeah.
So why not 10, 6, and 11? Just throw 3 in
Yeah.
there.
I mean, why not? And then we know that the raid is going to be the most Final Fantasy raid they've done. They've said that.
That's the most Final Fantasy.
And also,
raid.
there's going to be a new job for Kryl. So, like, what job would Kryl be?
Oh, so
keeping?
if it's going to be like a new job for Kral, then that means she's going to be like a green man. Then it's going to be like. I wouldn't see her as a Pictomancer. I would not see her as a Pictomancer.
That's
I-
not
I've
necessarily
said this,
true.
I've said this on Maelstrom Radio, but like I want Kryl to have a job where she just like beats the shit out of things. Like I want it to be something that's like totally like out of character for her.
Can she be the Corsair? Can she be the pirate?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I think Kryl could be the Pictomancer, right? Because like it's magic art, and that could totally be up Kryl's alley, right?
Now, what if the biggest twist is, what if it isn't Kryl as the new job? What if Alpha Node gets another new job?
Oh,
He just
not
gets like a
Kryl.
new job every time now. He can't
They
decide
won't.
what he wants to do.
Because we
Ain't
haven't
that
seen
a
Alpha
happen.
Node.
Alpha Node?
That is true. We haven't seen that.
Well, we don't need those two kids.
We need one,
Well,
and
we
that's
see-
the lizard.
Well, Alize's there. She's
Yeah,
getting
she's-
loose fruit.
Loose fruit. Low-hanging fruit, yeah.
So,
Loose
you know,
fruit. Have you heard of
and he
loose
was shown to be an artist in Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
And then he continues in...
fruit? And he is a good artist as well. So yeah, it's a bit like he is good at art, but
So,
Yeah, if
Magic
you
Art
ask
Alpha
if you ask Mrs. Chai, he's a very excellent artist.
excellent.
I mean, I feel like if you ask her about anything about Alpha Node, it's probably going to be
Yeah.
praise.
Oh, for
Aw.
no. I
By the
miss
way, for
She's very
those who
nice
didn't
lady.
know, Alice is holding what's called a custard apple. That's a
Ah.
Is that what it's called? A custard apple?
yeah,
That is amazing. That's like two things I love: apple and custard.
yeah.
What if you made an
Yeah.
apple crumble out of that? Then you don't even need the custard; it's already built in.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We are fucking mate. Ooh.
I would like to try a custard apple.
I've been waiting for it because I don't know if you guys played Elder Scrolls, but there was a traveling chef in like nearly like every zone. It's a little bit like Hildebrand, but I want a type of thing like that in Final Fantasy. Because they already do like all these really good foods, like look at like the Bayo bun type thing with like like the curry and stuff, and like all like the different foods we've had in the expansion. Can we just have a freaking quest line which is dedicated to that, please? I would be so happy. I love that. I like making food is great. I love it. A traveling chef, like the people like you can even make it a Tataru thing because she's a chef as well. Fucking everything. Tataru is the fucking taskmaster extraordinaire. Like you put her in a crochet club.
She's an omni crafter.
Yeah, she's like omnicrafter. Like
And she's goddess-like if we take canon, because didn't they like mention the fact that the summons are normally only able to stay right next to you and then they disappear after time. Yeah, her carbuncle is just like running around on its own.
she's technically running after.
I wonder if her carbuncle will ever come back.
Nah, she gave up on that and became an omnicrafter.
No, the carbuncle's gone to
Yeah, but
have
the
its
carbuncle's
voice.
still out there somewhere. Like,
Yeah, it's still
Well, good for
it's
him.
still having fun.
He's like fucking was it Omega and Alvin? They're just,
yeah, that'd be cool if you could just see like her carbuncle just out in the world.
just a random carbuncle every now and
Yeah,
then.
that'd be cool.
You're in like the fucking pit or like in a mine or something, grabbing it, just there it is. I like that. I would love stuff like that, but having like, because I've been loving Tataru's adventures, endeavors, like those quests are very endearing, very touching, very good. Can't wait till the next one. That you do get like a really cool piece of cool glamour from one of them. But
Yeah, Peter and I haven't done the latest chunk of them.
you need to. You need to. Go do it now. Go.
Right
Vamonos.
now?
I don't know why I said vamonos.
All right, let me go
But-
resubscribe and we'll get in there and do that. All right, bye.
But like, I would like to see her because obviously we are going to see her around. She'll probably come home and be like, yes, this is more money. Look at all these fine spices and stuff like that. So she'll probably turn up. But I'd love to see like a traveling chef or some shit like that. Like, I think that'd be really cool. Like making these foods and having like really cool cut scenes and I love that shit. Like, bring that shit in. That'd be good.
I don't think we'll see her. As much as I love her, I don't think we will. She'll be too busy running her empire of clothes.
Yeah, but
Well,
then
you can
gonna be
see
out
her
there?
when you go on your island sanctuary.
Yeah,
She
but that's
visits
visiting.
there
That's
from time
not.
to time. Yeah.
That's not all the way
I
across the
definitely
country.
say we will see her at the beginning because she will probably send us off, like she did in the last expansion.
Ooh, will she give us a new outfit for the?
Oh, I hope so. Please give us a swimsuit. I want a cute little swimsuit.
Oh god! Like
She'll give us our new AF gear too.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I think that's probably gonna be something different.
Really? You don't think she'll
yeah,
be like,
'cause-
"Hey, I've been working on something"?
No,
I
because
did like how they did that this time though, like in Walker. I thought that was cool.
I hope they keep up with that and have those like side story things again because I really like those. The job quests.
Oh, like the
things.
role quest or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were fun. Like the tanking one. Was it the tanking one? Was it the Reaper one that had Marweb and stuff? I thought that was just really good.
Oh yeah.
Like I really enjoyed that. And I wish they like do more of that. I love side quests. That's why I loved Elder Scrolls Online because of their side quests was fucking good. Yeah, Marweb was melee, so that's just the Reaper one.
I liked the one with what's her face, Yuguri and Heian and special secret guest that I won't spoil because Peter hasn't done it yet.
Peter, why haven't you done it yet?
What is it? What,
The Rogue
like
Quest.
what? For what?
Was it
like
was
tank?
it the tanking one?
No, tank is what's her
No,
face?
he would have
No.
he
No.
would have done a tanking one. He's a Dark Knight. God damn.
No, I guess.
No,
I guess
because
it was
tank
the-
is
the
what's her
range.
face
The
from.
range. Was the range.
Yeah,
Chris said Heian was ranged.
yeah.
Ian said Ian was range. That's what I got out of it.
Heian in
Heian.
chat. Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I like to obviously they will do that because it's another way of form of getting XP and stuff. So, but I want more side quests that have more than that.
Like it was cool to do the Heian quest line because it was cool to see a character that we hadn't seen in a while, and we got to see what they were up to, and
Closure and all that.
and the new skill that they had learned.
Was it what's his face? Was it Gosetsu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
he's
he has a
bald
new
now.
job.
He was a
Yeah, he's a geomancer now, right? I think.
yeah, geomancer.
Yeah, it was cool.
No. You've heard him. He went bald. He's a monk.
Full monk.
When you go full monk, you lose your head.
Oh, monk.
I mean, like, I can't wait for that. Obviously, AF gear and stuff, but again,
And we saw a teaser of the AF gear when we saw the picture of the level increase as well. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's trying to figure out if the one on the left, the right hand side of the paladin is that a
Oh, the one with the eye covering.
Yeah.
they're like Black Mage or Reaper, and I was like, that's a problem.
I think it's Reaper.
I think it's Black Mage because it's got the eye covered.
Mm.
Or maybe it's Ninja.
Maybe it's ninja. Maybe it's monk.
No, we got Monk there. Monk's there. Monk's between Samurai with pouches and Paladin.
Where is this? Where is it? Can't see it. Where is it? Do I have to scroll down? That's not there. It's in a live layer in it. Fuck.
No, this is...
I'm in the wrong one. No?
Yeah, it's between Samurai with pouches and Paladin.
Where is it? I can't see it. I'm lost.
Yeah,
It's not in my
I don't know
notes.
where that
Where's it
It's
in our
in your
notes?
notes.
was. That from the live letter, or that was from the keynote?
That's from the...
Is it a turntable?
It's from the keto, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we look up like 7.0 AF gear.
It's right there in the notes. But here you go.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I found it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no. That's definitely definitely. Oh, actually, no, it could be Black Man.
Or it could be Ninja.
It's too sexy to be. It's way too sexy to be.
I
The reason why I say
Black
Ninja is because if Corsier's a thing, it's sharing the same gear as Ninja. So maybe...
No, that's not Ninja. That's not Ninja. Because Ninja's next to it. That's Ninja next to it, and next to Paladin.
That's a scholar.
No. Between the Paladin and the Samurai. That's a Ninja.
if it's
No, it's a
AF
monk.
gear, they would all be
Ninja.
unique.
You can see its
to
fists.
Where?
Look at its waist. You can see big
Stuff behind
fisties.
the L.
Yeah, Chris and I are on the same page. Like all this AF gear is all
Yeah,
specific to the class.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
jump-
right.
I forgot about that.
But well, I forgot what AF gear was.
Chili's like, but it's sharing it.
It's sharing it,
lazy.
goddammit.
Joe's got too many strings in his part right now.
He does have he does have like a weird feather on his neck. So
Okay.
Black Mage maybe.
That's definitely, but that feels like a Lord of Destruction type of thing. Like, I feel like Reaper's is too like kind of edge. This is like I am Lord of Destruction. Get up.
So Black Mage.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
Black,
And then Samurai with its pouches, and then Paladin with its hat.
which hashtag Vieira will never get to wear.
Uh,
I love the
Yeah,
scholar's like little fancy hat. I will never be able to wear it again because I'm a fucking bunny.
my issue is
No, you'll be able to wear the little tiny hats though. That's why
Get
they
the
make those
Scholar
dumb tiny
double
hats
glass.
now. Yeah, a tiny hat with a little monocle.
but can the Scholar double glass?
Oh yeah, that's true. They'll have their cosmetic slot with their glasses
Yeah, the
and the
new-
monocle on
new
top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, new fantasy stuff. That looks really cool. Like that, I can now just wear glasses and wear something on my head, but
Yeah, I'm
which I
pretty
can't
excited
do
about
because I
Yeah,
am
I
a
could do it.
Vieira.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's annoying. Like my glamours now, you know the like the small little hat with like the round glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wear now. One, it looks fucking cute as hell,
Yeah, it's very cute.
and like two, that's the only thing I can bloody wear, other than like maybe a flower. A
Oh,
flower.
are any of you guys gonna like change your race or anything like that for 7.0?
No.
That's a
You
really
switch it up?
That's a really daft question to ask the person that's been waiting for that has been off the Fantasias for years now.
Because I was like, maybe I go back to Vieira for this one, but
Chili was such a no.
I know Lala for
no.
life.
No. I will say I wonder if Chili will go through. Will you go through like just play with character creator on your Lalafell for the updates to see if there's anything that changes that it might.
Yeah. I might have a look and see if there's anything I like.
Switch up to a dirtier nose.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna get poopy nose. I do want poopy nose. I do. Have you noticed my character already has it, so it has to. I already have it as much as I can.
What do we have to get to? What do we have to get to?
Dirt slider on the nose.
What do we have to get you to change your name to Poopy Nose or whatever it is?
No.
Chili.
I mean, we do want to do a subathon at some point, so we could have it
Oh
as a
my
subathon
god,
goal.
butt sniffer chili. That's what you've called. Oh my
No.
god.
Don't make
Butt
me butt
sniffer.
sniffer.
Butt sniffer. Butt sniffer chili.
Nah, how much prefer
Reporting for
poopy
duty,
nose?
sir.
No.
Reporting for duty, sir. Butt sniffer.
Mr. Poopy
Duty.
Nose.
You could be Chili Poopy Nose.
What's your name, Private? Poopy nose, sir.
Yeah.
What? Private
Yeah,
poop.
Chili
Private
Stand
Poopy
for that
Nose.
for a while because you can't change constantly.
Private poop.
Private poop. Job and give me 20. I definitely think me and Chili, well, depends. Me and Chili might do what we did last time for the expansion and play.
Play for 73 hours straight together.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was hardcore.
I would have to.
And then also you like leveled up new jobs first before you even started, right?
Yeah.
I leveled
Yeah, 'cause-
Reaper.
Yeah, because you
would
did
say.
Reaper and Chili was
A sage.
Sage.
And
Yeah.
you
Which
know
will
it's
happen
gonna
again
fucking
if
happen
it's-
again.
If it's course
Yeah.
and artist.
That's Corsair. Oh.
I do hope I know that they can't really pull much from 11 for Corsair because Corsair was a gamble job in 11. And there's no way they're going to do that in 14 because everyone would get really frustrated in how it works.
Everyone
Because
gets frustrated at how RNG Dancer was, and that they got
because how it works is you have dice based on every job in the game. So there's a ninja dice, there's a monk dice, there's a black mage dice, there's a white mage dice, and all that lot. And then each dice does a different effect. So monk dice, if I'm right, gives supple blow.
Yeah,
Black
so
Mage dice gives
it's like the WoW equivalent to
Yeah.
Rolling Bones, which was the rogue pirate class, which basically did the same. It can give you like crit, more like 5% more damage or stuff. But it was RNG. You had to. But again, that was great. That was cool.
Well, yeah. Basically, what happens is
People
you got
wait for
you got your normal numbers, and then you got two numbers. You had the lucky number and the unlucky number. So monk would be maybe lucky 4. So if you rolled a 4, you would get double the buff. But if you rolled a 12, you'll get half the buff.
See, that just seems fun. Honestly, probably because that's just me, and I played Rogue in WoW that had that same kind of concept. Maybe I'll like it when I go play it in Final Fantasy 11 after I come back from EU FanFest, which I probably will. I'll probably pick up Corsair and try that out.
Yeah, well, you have to level a lot first. You've got to get to the later stage. It's an expansion job, so.
What? To level other jobs?
Yeah, you have to level up a job. You have to spend 10 minutes, Paul.
Oh, only 10 minutes? Oh.
Nah, it will take more than that. I'm joking, but leveling is so ridiculously fast. Like, I have a level, right, in 28 hours, right? Mm-hmm. I have a level 56 job, a level 50 job, a level 32 job, a level 26 job, and a level 13. So it's insane. And I can give you tips on how to level even faster now that I know how to do it. So
I know that when we do a this subathon that apparently people want, I know that there will be a thing where I go through the story again, but as a female Hrothgar. I will put that as a goal. Where I go through the full game as a female Hrothgar, because why the fuck not? Live my fairy dreams, I guess. But because I've been wanting to do that because I've been wanting to.
I mean, I'm excited to see what she's gonna look like.
Yeah, same. And
I hope that it's cool.
And I do want to play through the story again. Now it's it is just an arc now that has just been closed. It's the whole story now that I want to do from start to end again. Because why not? It will probably all be streamed. Probably next year. Not this year because I have so much going on right now, which is great. Which we'll probably talk about at the end after. Because what's the time? Oh, we should start wrapping up. We've been going for about an hour.
Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
something. I have to think then. But
there was something I was going to say at the end, but now I've forgotten it because I'm half asleep.
No.
That sounds like that means it's a good time to wrap up, so you guys can go to bed.
Well, I won't be going to bed. I'll be minute
playing with the Baldur's Gate 3 character creator.
Probably, but probably like some other stuff that I guess before I get into that. Blatters and Susan, have you got anything you're working on? Anything you're doing? And where can they find you? And give us all the deep drop.
The deep drops? Oh boy.
The deep, the deet. Your deet. Give me your digits.
Live on stream. No, I'm playing through Final Fantasy 16 over on Maelstrom Radio. Starting next week. Our in-game the whole crew. The Blumbo's right again. So not this time, not in Dark Souls 2, which this time in Baldur's Gate 3. So myself, Quentin, Heals, you are back as the Blumbos, but with the addition of Susan. Susan's coming along for the ride.
I have no idea what to expect with this game. All I did was make a character, and I was already overwhelmed with a lot of choices. So I have no idea what's going to happen. But
so we're gonna play video game D&D. So
now, because you're streaming it, will you add Twitch integration?
It seems straightforward. So yes.
Okay, because that means
because there's some of the things where like we may not let every choice go to the audience, but it'll be fun to do some of them.
Yeah.
Like I think you'll be able to choose time, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that going forward on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Two nights in a row each week of Baldur's Gate 3 action until we either beat the game or just get so defeated that we give up.
Nice.
Well, it won't be every Wednesday because we do have one Wednesday where we've got to finish our D&D.
It's true.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
There will be one Wednesday where we have to finish D&D, but
Yeah.
Maybe you finish that live on stream.
No.
or that happens on the weekend. But we'll have to discuss that once it's all.
Yeah, that's
everyone's back.
offline chat.
That's offline chat. So
You guys will have to talk about that in your D&D channel.
yeah.
But yeah, you can find all our information on our link tree. It's I know it's like broken down in a weird way. It's linktr.ee/maelstrom radio. Because with the changing of Twitter to X, who knows how that's going to go. So we try to post our schedule around in a couple different places, on Twitter, on Tumblr, on our Discord. So if you want to find out information about us, just go to our link tree and join us.
Join us.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Thanks,
Good
Chili.
chat.
No worries.
And
Well,
for
thank
anyone
you.
wondering, Quentin will be back next week. I know everyone misses him, but he's taking a summer vacation.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
He's like,
gifted a tier 1
Oh my
sub
god,
for round
Moogle Go Round is
three.
doing a special Maelstrom Radio. I'm going to have to go on holiday so I can avoid it. That was how it
Yeah, he won't have to deal with our shenanigans on the Wednesdays no more.
Oh,
He's finally free of us.
No, he'll just have to deal with more of my shenanigans now. He'll use. So
yeah.
Lisa, Chili, you got anything planned?
Yeah. No, just 11 and Tower of Fantasy, I guess, and 14, and maybe Wayfinder if the FOMO still is hitting me because the FOMO's hitting me because I want that special character because it's a limited character.
I mean, just do
A
it.
limited character, everyone, for a game that I might not play,
do
but
it.
still limited.
Just do it.
It's £100
Paul, are you going to be
limited
streaming
character.
Baldur's Gate 3?
I have been working my ass off with some of Baldur's Gate things. So I am co-streaming my playthrough with a good friend of mine, an IRL friend of mine,
cool.
called Magic Moo. He's an ex-CSGO semi-professional player, and I've known him for about a couple of years now. It's been great. We're playing like WoW and stuff together. And,
So is it going to be on the Moogle Go Round stream or on their stream?
It's going to be on both.
Oh, cool.
On Saturdays, but we are playing. Let me. Got a notebook out because I had it jotted down here. Where did that chat go? So we are playing on Saturdays at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. And Tuesdays and Fridays, which I'll probably stream on my second channel. We pull Metal Mace on the Tuesdays and Fridays. Other than this Friday, because Chili has gave me the go-ahead to start the campaign. But it will go all up on YouTube. I have thumbnails that I've been working on for them.
Ooh.
And like recording stuff.
Make sure
And
they're blurred out accordingly.
don't worry, there won't be. I don't know if I'll be playing like full nudity. Probably not because of YouTube. So I think that's the only reason is because of YouTube. Because I wanted to go up all on YouTube. But it's literally the best part about it, as it's literally a cow, a rabbit, and a frog play D&D Baldur's Gate 3. So my friend Magic Moo, he loves cows. My other friend loves frogs, and I love rabbits / bunnies. So yeah. So we're going with that. It's going to be fun.
Interesting.
And these are like off the rail. Like I know these friends, and we're off the rails. So there will be some jokes and weirdness, but not too heavy. So it's going to be a very mature audience. But I play D&D with them as well. And we love destruction. We choose violence and destruction for most of our things. So there's going to be a lot of that. I will be raiding in Final Fantasy. So it'll be streaming Final Fantasy raid, and then probably go. And Mondays, I don't know about Mondays yet, because Mondays I also do D&D, but I might do some more Baldur's Gate. I would do like a solo campaign where I bring Twitch integration in just for Twitch.
Oh.
So we'll see.
I mean, if
about
need
that.
be, we can discuss plans, Paul. We can discuss plans off stream.
Yeah. And then
So it sounds like both of you guys are very busy. You'll
Yeah,
go around
I
busy
think-
as a whole.
I think someone may ask me maybe to join theirs for Mondays. I don't know yet, so could be interesting. I like being busy. It's a game hasn't made me do this for a while, unless it was like Dragon Age. If Dragon Age, I'd probably put more into it. Baldur's Gate's an RPG. It's multiple choice, multiple endings, find cool stuff.
It seems like you could play through it a lot of different times and different ways, and
different characters, different builds, like Iron Man challenges. You know, when you die, TKO, restart, next save kind of thing. And I like that. And obviously in September, which would be my Monday thing, will be Cyberpunk. Playthrough of Cyberpunk because of new DLC and stuff on September. So you actually see me play a game that I stood on a very large hill and defended when it had a really bad start in life. It's going to be great. Idris Elba. Idris Elba is one of the best British actors this day and age. So, yeah.
Oh.
Loads of stuff.
Also, I will be hosting, which is a weird sentence. I'll be hosting Coffee and Carbuncle for their next episode.
How is that a weird sentence? You literally host this.
Because I'm the guest.
That's not his show.
So yeah, tune. Make sure you listen to the next Coffee and Carbuncle where I will be the host.
Nice.
So
a lot's been going out to Coffee and Carbuncle. They got like was it 1,000? Was it 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 listens.
1,000 listens.
Downloads. Yeah.
1,000 downloads. Yeah.
Cool.
This will be the finale for season 1. So he asked me to be on the show. So I am part of the finale. So.
You are part of the finale.
Saturday is a rough day for me. Please pray for Saturday.
Woo! Saturday! Praise for Chili for Saturday. But before we go, I'm just saying the One Ring has gone to its rightful owner. And that's what I'm saying. For a hefty sum of $2 million fucking dollars.
Jesus.
Yeah, it went Post Malone bought the One Ring, the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering card for $2 million.
Were you just talking about that the other day, Peter?
Yep.
I love Post Malone. Post Malone, man, he's a fucking legend. He's a boss of the
Wait, he's
fan.
real?
Yeah.
You think he's just like a story people tell their kids, like Santa Claus or something? Post Malone is real?
Post Malone's gonna come get you, buddy. You imagine?
Post Malone on a shelf.
Oh my god.
Why did you think Post Malone was not real?
Chili, you're so delightful.
Isn't he like the famous gangster robber person?
What?
What?
There you go, Chili. Do a little research.
Chili, you think Post Malone is Bugsy Malone?
Probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of Bugsy Malone.
All right. Well, on that note,
That was great.
I guess we're gonna wrap things up
That was great.
here. We learned a lot today.
Oh my god, you know he's the same age as me? Post Malone. Man, it's 28. God damn, I'm 28. I'm older than him by like...
I learned that he's real. and on that, we'll end the episode. Thank you, everyone. You're all real to me.
You can follow us at Moogle Go Round on Twitch. You can follow us at Moogle Go Round on Twitter. You can follow me at Paul Metal 1. You can follow Chili at MGR_Chili. And Maelstrom Radio, you can find them at Maelstrom Radio. Is it _radio? Is it Maelstrom _radio? Yeah, on X.
Yes.
Sorry.
Maelstrom _radio on X.
Yeah, on X. There we go.
Yeah.
Where I shit post and do a bunch of screenshots. I'm terrible at that. So yeah, have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. And remember,
Bye-bye.
the dawn trails. Well, no one else say goodbye then. Come on.
I said
I
goodbye.
thought there was like a second part to that or something.
I thought there was gonna be like an epic speech.
Thanks for having us, Chili and Paul.
Thank
You
you,
guys are
Chili.
great. Maelstrom Radio loves you.
Yay, thank you. We love Maelstrom Radio.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna hit this.
Maelstrom Radio will make love to you.
Okay. Okay.
Like
On
you
that
want me
note-
to.
Wait, that's a song, right?
Thanks, Peter.
Yeah, there you
We're
go.
gonna make
All
it weird.
I'm gonna hit the stop
Chili
record
got
now.
it. I had to make it weird. God damn it.
See you.
Chili got it.
Yeah, I did. Bye.